Right, it's the fourth time I've started this video, so now I'm just going to let it roll regardless, even if I fuck up. So don't say fuck or bugger. Right, winter warmer. I need to check to see whether these other chilies have caused the heat that I want from it. If not, then we're just going to leave it as it is, or maybe even go to the extreme of putting chili powder in. I don't want to, because it'll be very hard to get all that shit out. So we're going to give this a little test. Got my gang member glass from Mash Gang, and an alcohol-free or low ABV beer company. Go check them out, man. Perfect for those midweek where you just want the flipping lovely hoppy elixir, but you're trying to be good and wait until the weekend. That is where they come into play. For me, anyway. Right. Fingers crossed this is going to be spicy. Going to do a hydrometer reading to see whether it's taken any more of the honey that I've added to it. 34. No, still bang on. So it's finished fermenting. It's not going to ferment anymore. Oh, that don't look good. No, that does not look good at all. Oh, actually, it's just a seed, I think. I hope it's just a seed. Hope it's not gone bad. Right, let's give it a whirl. Taste it. Probably does look like blood, doesn't it? Mental. It's got some. Yeah. I think that's enough as well. It's not too much. It's just enough to give you a really good flavour of the chili, but also bring a bit of heat as well. So if you used to have a glass of that and you keep sipping at it, I reckon you'd be onto a winner. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this and then bottle it, because it's definitely ready. It's not doing anything else. So we're going to get prepped for that. I've already got all the stuff sterilised, just need to set it all up, get ready. Right, so I have the auto siphon ready to go. I'm going to pour another little bit because it's actually quite nice. And the rest can go in here. Cup order that. It's all been sanitised, as always. Everything that touches my brew gets sanitised for 10 minutes in a solution made with VWP, cleaner and sterilizer. Really good stuff. I got loads of it cheap. Super concentrated formula, clean, sterilise and deodorise. A vital name in home hygiene, and it even says home brewing. 1 to 2 teaspoons into a gallon of water. So, now then, I'm going to try not to get the pieces of chili, but who knows, you know, if it goes in, it goes in, that's that. I'm going to speed this up because it's boring. So that's it racked off. We've got about 3 3/4 litres the final ABV was 15.4. Struggled to get the heat that I wanted from it. In the first fermentation, I put 1 fresh bird's eye chili in. Then I put 2 in because I didn't get anything from that first one. And I didn't get anything from them other than flavour. So I used dried chilies, 2 bird's eye chilies that are dried. And they've given it the flavour that I wanted. That little bit of heat mixed with the sweetness and the tart of the berries. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Now what I need to do is go wash some bottles out and get this bottled. Off camera, I have mixed in some fermentation stopper, which is potassium sorbate, and a crushed Campden tablet, which is sodium metabisulfate. And what they do is those two combined stop the yeast being able to produce any more alcohol from sugar. Even though it's stopped, I don't want any fermentation to start again when it's in the bottle, because that's when they go pop. I've not had one explode yet, so I'm doing something right. So I'm gonna just degas this slightly, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna add this, which is the 2 fermentation stoppers that I've just said there. They're kind of like dissolve them into some of this solution, so I'm not adding anything else to it other than what's already been in there. And I've got to wait 10 minutes for the bottles to sterilise. I thought I might be bottling it today, but I didn't know if I was bottling it today, so I didn't think, you know, I'll just sterilise them anyway, because if I hadn't have used them, that would have just been a waste of steriliser. So yep, that's where we're at. We're going to do that. I'm going to cover this back up, wait 10 minutes after those bottles have been done, and yep, we'll go and get this one bottled. Leaving the demijohn ready for the next mead. I've got a Bochet here that I need to check next, so that's on the cards, but I need to clear up a couple of bits and bobs first before I'm able to do that. So yeah, that's going to be that bottled. Boom! Just how I wanted it to be as well. Just enough heat. The longer you leave it in the mouth, the more heat you get. But if you was to sip it, you're not going to be there like, because it's not that hot. It's just got a lot of flavour. I'm not sure the pepper did anything, but I am going to revisit a peppercorn one another day anyway. Just bosh some peppercorns in there in a mead and see what happens. See what we get. I'm going to go and wash some bottles, and I shall be back. Don't go anywhere. You have been ordered not to go anywhere. Bottle's done. Now it's time to bottle, which I'm going to speed up because it's extremely boring. Right, well, that's that bottle. Not that you saw it because the bloody camera decided to tip itself. Need to figure out how I can tighten that bolt up in there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tip one of these into these so that there's not so much of a gap, because at the moment I've got quite a lot of headspace in them, and the least amount of oxygen in there the better, really. And to be fair, I don't really need 2 taster bottles. I can get away with 1 for 6 months, and then just drink it from 12 months. I mean, that's a lot better. Reason why we don't want loads of oxygen in it is because you can oxygenate it. Chances are at this level of alcohol, 15.4 I think it is. Yeah, 15.4. Chances are it's not going to get those bacteria that can make it turn to vinegar, basically. And there's still some left in here, which I'm going to drink. Actually, that's quite a bit. Didn't realise it was that much. Oh well, chin chin, drinky poos. Woohoo! And it's only, what time is it? Nearly 2 in the afternoon. Right, so that's then bottled. We have got 3 75 centilitres and 1 litre and 1 tester bottle, which I need to put a cap on, which I shall do with a cap that I sterilised earlier on. I always sterilise more than one, sorry, because I've had it before where I've gone to put one on and I've damaged it somehow. I don't know how, but I've broken the cap, so I had to recap it, and I really don't want to have to do that. And there you go, winter warmer, done. Off to the store 6 months later, we'll give it a whirl, see what it's like. Thanks for watching, take it easy.